So, as you guys remember, the last video I left off, we were talking about how I need to fix the hood latch because my hood wasn't closing. In this video, I'm not going to show you how I replaced the entire radiator support because I already did that. I'll show you some little clips though to just show you kind of how it went down, but not the full thing. Now that I'm finished with the radiator support, I'm going to be installing the new hood latch and the new hood hinges. A couple of other little things that I also bought from Z1 Motorsports. Let's get to it. These guys are just coming over. These are the neighbors. So before I start the video, I'm gonna tell you guys right now in the front, if you're doing this job solo, it's really hard to hold the fender back, but I found a way to be able to do it by yourself really easy. So when you remove 1, 2, 3, and 4 screws, you gotta remove 4 of them, right? So that you can pull the fender back. Make sure you do 4 because if you don't remove that one, you're not gonna be able to pull it back. So if you want to do it solo, this is what you do right here. You pull the fender back and then you put this screw, the middle one between the last one and that one. You put the screw right there so the fender doesn't go back, and that way all you have to do is pull it just a little bit to get to that bolt. That's the only way you're gonna do it solo, because other than that, you're gonna have to hold it really far back and twist it at the same time. I got the power tool, so it helps, but like I said, be very careful with that because my screw ended up falling in the bottom of the fender. That screw was gone, but I have an extra one, so I'm very lucky to have that. So yeah, just keep the screw right there if you're doing it solo. Pull the fender back, and then you can twist at the same time with the other hand. I'm carrying my phone, so just a little thing before the video starts so you guys can right off the top do that. It helps so much. Never seen that anyway before, but that saved my life today. Go inshallah. Alright, so this is the new radiator support that I put in. It's not new, but it's way better than the one that it currently had. The fitment was so much better. Everything fits so nice on this radiator support compared to that one. That one I kept having to like force things and everything. This one, everything just fit on perfectly. And I always thought that was not the original bumper, I mean radiator support. I always thought that was like, it was just something else, and I had a feeling it was something else. Kind of confirmed it when everything fit way better on this one, because I knew that one was OEM for sure for the G35. That one was a little different. So here's the hood latch that I got. These are the gaskets for the solenoids right here, because I think those are leaking. I did buy a gasket for the valve covers just in case that doesn't stop the oil leak, but I'm pretty sure it's coming from the VTC solenoids. And just spoiled myself with this little magnetic ready oil drain plug. Been installing that when I did my oil change there. And then more clips to hold the bumper down because I'm literally being held on by one. And some zip ties, but nobody needs to know that. I'm gonna get the brackets later so I can screw it in properly. And then of course there's the new hood hinges, one for each side. How's this? Oh. My friend was trying to take his screw out from his trunk. That's how I went. And then they sent a Z1 Motorsports sticker. Nice. We're gonna be installing all of those. Hood latch, hood hinges. I'm hoping there's no problem and my hood finally wants to latch, because last time it was not latching for nothing. I'm pretty sure it's the hinges that were messed up. I really am. But I went ahead and just replaced the entire thing because the other radiator support, the reason I replaced it is because the things that hold the latch were really loose. This bracket was missing. I didn't have the crash sensor. Now everything's there. I'm hoping that everything works out fine. So I'll show you guys the process. Just a few little clips of me changing everything. Not a big deal, pretty easy. So the hood latch is done. Just 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3, done. Now for the hood hinges, what I see a lot of people do is they move the fender back, and all they did was take out 3 bolts. It's 1 right here, 1 right there, 1 right here, and then there's 1. You gotta open your door for this one. It's, can't really see it, but it goes right there. The only thing I was able to do it with was with a wrench. I tried the little baby screwdriver and everything. Nothing was working. So it applies for both sides. The only hard part about doing it with one person is holding it back while you unscrew the 2 bolts that are holding the hinges together. So you have another person, you have it easier than me. I might get help a little later. This tool really helps doing it by myself. See you guys when I take them off and let you know how I did it. And then to take out the bolts, I'm gonna be using this magnetic mirror. I did make a mistake. One of the bolts ended up falling inside the fender. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that, but I do have a spare one, luckily for me. So if you're gonna use a power tool, be very careful that it just doesn't fly out when you get near the end. This one's pretty loose. Just gotta take it out with the little mirror. I'm gonna do the same for that side. So, they might look the same, but look closely at that gap right there from side to side, and then look at how short this one is. Definitely bad. And then this just moves up and down. This one's still nice and solid. That's the bad head hinge. Haven't checked the other one. I'm about to do that. So here's the first hood hinge. Let's see it. Old one. It doesn't look too bad. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Maybe it's the other one. But the bend could be so small. The smallest misalignment on the hinges could really literally stop your whole hood from closing. Same for your trunk. So even if I can't see it here, I know these are definitely bad. Alright, time for the last part, which is reading the coolant system. Really easy. All you gotta do is get this funnel. I got it from Hybrid Freight. Looks like that, nothing special. Whenever you see bubbles going up or stuff getting aggressive, you just twist this feeder cord in here. I got mine from G1 Motorsports, so it's really nice and it's really easy to twist back and forth, works really good. Obviously, you keep track of the temperature. What I do is I just rev it to 3,000 RPM and I keep it there while someone or myself, I run out of the car and I start twisting it. Once I see that all the areas came out, I close it, go back, I run in 3,000 RPM. When I think that's enough, I go back twist it open, let the air out until eventually there's no more air coming out of the system. Tighten that. Use this right here to plug that, and then put the rest of the coolant in there. Pretty simple. Alright. This is the end of this video. You guys are probably wondering what happened to my G37. I did forget to tell you guys about that. I'm gonna explain in the next video though what happened to the G37 and my new plans, because everything just kind of shifted when the G37 accident happened. So I'll keep you guys updated on that next video, which is gonna come out sooner than this one. Honestly, I've been holding back on this video for a while on the hood hinges. I didn't want to do anything else with the G35 until I fixed my hood problem, and now that it's fixed, I can get back on track with the G35 project. I even got my book in for wrapping cars. I'm trying to get as prepared as I can so that when I go to my wrapping class in LA, I'll be prepared as much as I can. I'm still debating whether I should wrap my car before I go to LA to get some small experience and then head over there, or just go to take the class and then come back and wrap my car. I'm still trying to decide on that, but I'll explain all that stuff in the next video, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and thanks for tuning in. Hope this helped you guys with your G35 if you have any similar problems with your hood not closing. Mine was the hood hinges, like I said. Not sure about the latch. The latch was loose, but it was aligned, so maybe it would have still closed if I just took out the hinges. I'm not sure, but I replaced everything just to make sure, both hinges and latch. Not that hard to do. Yeah, hope you guys like the video.